Hi, it's Lorraine from pregnancyexercise.co.nz, and this video is part of our No More Mummy Tummy Challenge June 2014, and we're going to run the No More Mummy Tummy Challenges every 4 to 6 weeks. So if you want to know more about these tummy safe challenges for women, then please go to our website pregnancyexercise.co.nz. In this video I'm going to show you why crunches, planks, V-sit-ups are not great for mums. Okay, these exercises can all prevent diastasis from healing. They can increase your chance of a prolapse, hernia and lower back pain. Okay, so let's have a look at the exercises and why postnatal mums shouldn't be doing these exercises, at least until they are strong enough to do them and they have recovered fully from their pregnancies, which means no diastasis, no pregnancy hormones are in the system, and certainly no pelvic floor muscle weakness. Okay, let's first of all have a look at a crunch. Now, what happens with the exercises when we crunch up? We generally see a bulging of the stomach muscles, and if there is a bulging of the abdominal muscles when women aren't connecting correctly, that bulging of the stomach muscles prevents the diastasis from healing. Okay, so if you're pushing your stomach muscles out or engaging incorrectly, then you're going to push out and stop your stomach muscles from healing. And exercises such as crunches, frontal planks encourage you to push out even further. So let's have a little look at exactly what's going on, and I'm going to do my best to show you incorrect activation. Okay, so I've hardly got any clothes on for you to see. I don't normally work out with this little clothes on, but it's great for you to see exactly what's going on. Okay, so a basic crunch, I'm not going to think about anything, okay, no activation of the stomach muscles, and you tend to see this straight up bulge of the stomach muscles here. So coming up without thinking about a crunch, and there you go, you've got the bulge up, which is going to prevent your diastasis from healing. Okay, now also crunching without engaging correctly can increase lower back pain. And also, as well, if we've got core muscle dysfunction, depending on if we were to think we're pulling in our stomach muscles correctly, what we tend to do is really pull down through the center like so. So you see we're really pulling down through the center, over contracting the middle part of the stomach muscles. But if you do that, all that pressure is here, and you need to see your stomach muscles, the core muscles, the 4 muscles that make up your core, which are your diaphragm, multifidus, transverse abdominals and pelvic floor muscles as a balloon. So if we're squeezing in at the middle of the balloon as tight as we can, there's pressure on the pelvic floor muscles and pressure on the diaphragm. So every time you crunch, if you're squeezing in really tight, all that pressure every time you crunch is going on to your pelvic floor muscles, okay, and through the pressure onto your uterus and through your bladder. Okay, so those exercises can increase the chance of prolapse, okay, and definitely increase pelvic floor muscle weakness. So there's your crunch. Okay, so how, if you were to do a crunch correctly, to activate correctly through a crunch, you're going to exhale, as we've done in previous videos, connect with your pelvic floor, transverse abdominals, zip up, and then you would crunch up. Okay, so there's no pressure too much, either upper, middle or lower, and you're engaged and you're contracted throughout the crunch. But I don't do crunches. I've not done crunches for about 15 years. Okay, so no crunches. You don't need to do them to get a six-pack, and you certainly don't need them to get strong core muscles. Okay, so let's have a look at any other exercises, what you might do. Okay, what might be safe are your leg lowers. Okay, so leg lowers is a very advanced lower abdominal exercise. First of all, what you should be doing is always staying in spinal neutral, and you shouldn't activate any other muscles apart from your core muscles, what you concentrate on activating throughout the exercise. Now that's doing it correctly. What I tend to see with women doing it wrong is, again, letting go of the stomach on the way down here. The back lifts up off the floor, and women can over recruit the rib cage, okay, to help stabilize the hips and to try and maintain spinal neutral, which again, they're going to start to overactivate those lower back muscles, so increase leading to back pain. Can't control the abdominal muscles throughout the move because they're too weak, so they push up. Okay, so your abdominal muscles, let me try and relax mine. So they push up to show you pushing up, as opposed to connecting correctly and dropping down. And it's the same with your V sit-ups as well. So any V sit-ups or holds, again, a lot of pressure directly where it's weak in females on the linear elbow, so we don't want to, you can see pushing out automatically there, and I'm just holding that. So can you imagine when you go up into a plank and move back, you can see that bulging already of the stomach muscles. Okay, and what tends to happen is women over recruit from your upper abdominals, from rectus abdominals. Okay, so there's many reasons why those exercises are very unsuitable for females. Now let's have a look at the planks. Okay, plank position. Okay, there's lots of questions about planks. So we know with force, if we're in a plank position, on hands and knees and on toes, if you were to just relax here, you sink down, okay? So what you need to do is have to have an actual strong core to even think about maintaining spinal neutral perfect in a plank. Now, for any woman with a weak core or a diastasis, if they were to look down now at the belly button, it could be pushing out, and all that pressure is on your stomach muscles, okay? And then you've got advanced options as well, where you go on to one leg, which increases the pressure straight down on the weakened point of the connective tissue, okay? That connective tissue has been stretched during your pregnancy. It's very, very weak. Think of it like tissue paper or blue tack. When the connective tissue is nice and strong and firm, it's like when you've just got blue tack out of the packet, okay? So we all know what blue tack looks like. But if it gets stretched and stretched and stretched, which is what happens to your connective tissue during your pregnancy, it goes very, very weak and thin. Okay, so it's still connected, but it's very, very weak. And this is why these exercises, if they put direct pressure on that connective tissue, it's going to increase the separation or definitely prevent it from healing. Now, what about modified planks? Modified planks as well, also done in this off the knees in this position, will still also, let me try and relax my stomach for you, I'll try and relax, will also put that direct pressure here. So it's actually best to completely leave out any frontal planks, modified or not, during your pregnancy or during those first 6 to 8 months post-pregnancy. But don't worry, there's still so many good, safe core exercises that you can do. You know, I do various side planks throughout all our workouts, throughout the pregnancy and the postnatal exercises. The 14-day challenge exercises are all tummy safe and very advanced. Core exercises, safe tummy exercises, they're not going to put any pressure on through your pelvic floors, on through your diastasis. They're not going to give you lower back pain because I teach you to connect with your true core. So I hope this video has explained a little bit further on why crunches and other exercises are not suitable for postnatal females. Please do come along to my website. I've got plenty of articles available which goes into more research-based and information on why you shouldn't do crunches, core dysfunction articles. So please visit pregnancyexercise.co.nz and share this video with all your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.